on Game Night, Nikki, Kevin, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to play Star Trek Panic! A game for 1 to 6 players based on Castle Panic by Justin De Witt and published by Fireside Games and USAopoly. So let's set our phasers on fun!
Lieutenant Sulu.
Yes, Mr. Spock.
Will you teach us
Star Trek Panic?
Oh my. No, I wasn't going to do that anyway. I will. Star Trek Panic is a cooperative game themed around Star Trek, as you might guess. We are each one of the characters from the classic Star Trek original television show. And we are going to try to essentially stay alive and complete our missions and destroy all of the ships, all of the alien ships that are fighting us, and if we can do that, then we win the game. We are, let me just say up front, we are playing a shortened special first-timer game that is in the rules. A regular game is 5 missions. Ours is only 2. So it will be a little shorter and also less spoilery for people that will play it. We're going to have a hand of these cards. In a 4-player game, we're going to each get 5 cards. These we're going to just keep face up on the table. It's a cooperative game. There's no, the rules do not enforce any sort of role-playing situation where you have to kind of hint at maybe what your cards are. And a turn is basically going to work like this. After we determine who the start player is, we're going to figure out what our mission is, and then we are going to, beginning of each of your turns, you are on your turn going to draw up to your full hand of 5 cards. This will obviously not happen on the very first turn because you'll have your cards. Then we reveal a new mission in case we completed one. Again, we're going to do that ahead of time. Then whoever's person whose turn it is, let's say it's Nikki's turn, she can then trade 1 card with another player. It can be any other player, but it's just a 1-card trade. That's that. Then you may play cards and maneuver. So maneuvering is basically moving the ship in one of 2 ways. You can either rotate it 1 tick clockwise or counterclockwise, so that way or the other way, or you can move forward. Moving forward is represented by everything in these 2 quadrants in the front of the ship moves towards you 1 space. Nothing on the sides move, nothing in the back moves. And the reason that we might want to do that is, that's the maneuver that you can do on your turn, is some of the cards we want to play to hit things, are things like this. These are medium range side phasers. So they're going to hit on the sides, which is to say in this case, this and this section, and they're only going to hit in this medium. This is short, medium, long for purposes of the game. Okay? And this is the front, and this is the side, and those 2 are the back. So maybe we want to maneuver forward so that on the next person's turn they can maneuver that way and then use their medium side phasers to hit this ship. But this is the phase where we essentially, the person whose turn it is, plays as many cards as they want to play. All right? These ships that are coming in to attack us start with the highest number of strength on them. This one's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1. That's how many hits you need to hit it. Every time we hit something, we hit it with 1. There are certain exceptions on the cards that shoot better than 1, and you'll know them when you see the cards. And obviously when you hit something with 1, it knocks down to that, and it knocks down to that, and
it starts spinning out of control.
If it ever knocks down to 0, it comes off the board, which is what we want. Okay? That's going to be the card playing phase, in which we will probably try to do repairs to things, attack things, maneuver, figure out what we need to do to satisfy missions, and then after that we will then check to see, did we satisfy the mission? And if we didn't, then we were going to tick this down. Each mission, why don't we turn over the first one and just read it.
Distress signal. A Starfleet vessel is damaged and losing life support. Mission parameters. It shows 5. What does that mean?
So that means we have 5 essentially turns to complete that mission.
Okay. Mission timer starts at 5. Well, there, answered the question. Roll the die and place the disabled ship token in that long range sector.
5.
5.
So somewhere in there is a disabled ship.
And it goes right here with this Romulan battle. I'm speaking like Sulu.
Yeah.
Mistake. This disabled ship does not move or fire. Mission objective. Players must maneuver the Enterprise so that the disabled ship is in a short-range sector, plus commit 1 engineering credit and 1 command credit to rescue the stranded crew and complete the mission.
Okay.
And there will be a reward if we make it.
Yes. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to bring that ship to the short-range sector, correct?
I think that means close to it, correct?
Correct. That means we're going to have to turn towards it and also suck it towards us.
Move towards it, essentially.
And we also need one of these credits and one of these credits. They call them credits. On the bottom of some of these cards is that symbol. And the way we have a credit by that is instead of playing the card as the action, we just add it to that mission.
Okay.
Got it.
And it stays there until the mission
Look at all those guys. Bunch of guys you don't know.
It's because they all die.
I know.
They're the red shirts.
I love it.
It stays there until the mission is completed, and then it gets discarded. Or if the mission fails, then it also gets discarded.
Those guys look not too happy.
They know they were going to die.
They don't know that necessarily yet. But.
I think they suspect it. Like, what about those other guys who had all the red shirts? Where are those guys?
Yeah. Why'd you have to
Why do
replace
these red shirts have holes in them?
the whole entire red
This
shirt?
one's burned.
Okay, so we're going to we then check the mission status to see. So if at the end of Nikki's turn, the mission had not been fulfilled, then this goes down to 4. And now it's Lincoln's turn. And we just go clockwise around. It only fails when this ticks down to 0. Okay?
What else happens when you fail a mission?
If the mission fails, all the cards we played on it get removed. And then that mission card would go to the bottom of the deck.
So we still have to finish 2. We missed 1 and have to...
In the purposes of this weird special game, not only do we have to finish 2, but it would always be those 2.
Oh,
because the deck in this case is only those 2.
Huh.
So we have to do these 2 missions. Basically, that's what the game wants us to do.
So if we fail this one, we're done?
No, if we fail it goes to the bottom of the deck.
Oh, I see. We do it
then
again.
we do the next. It'll come back again.
Oh my gosh.
In the quote-unquote full game,
Yeah.
I mean, the mission deck is this thick.
Oh, okay.
So in a full game, if we were doing 5 missions, it would go to the bottom and we would never get back to it again.
Right.
If we did, we'd be in... And you can do... These are double-sided tokens. This one also has a 6 on the other side of it.
So you can do more missions.
So you can do up to 10 missions
wow.
with the same tokens if you want a really crazy hard game.
Right.
The more missions, in theory, the harder the game is. Okay. Having checked mission status, now everything that's still alive comes to get us. So everything moves. So all the ships that are still out there will
advance.
They will all advance 1, and then they will all fire simultaneously. Okay.
Wow.
All ships fire with a strength of 1, and everything that we have is essentially at a defense of 2. So when this fires on this shield takes damage.
Boy, you got to really get that on there.
If this shield takes another bit of damage, then the shield itself disappears.
Oh.
Okay?
That's bad.
Once the shield is down, now the hull is exposed. And when the hull gets hit, it will take damage.
Oh, hullabaloo.
In this case, this section of the board, this little wedge, is this part of the hull. And if that gets hit, let's see if I can find the right one right away.
Whoa.
Then that little section of the hull is damaged.
That's bad.
When the hull has 3 damages, if 3 pieces of the hull are damaged, we are no longer allowed to maneuver.
Ooh.
We can no longer maneuver our ship because we're damaged. If we take 6 damages, we lose the game.
Okay. Bad news.
I think we should blow up the ship because that's
Bad
what
news
all the
bears.
movies do.
Okay?
Yeah, just self-destruct now.
Yeah.
When a ship is in this section and it's time to move, it essentially tries to board the ship. If the shield is in the way, then it can't board the ship.
It doesn't bounce off.
And, well, it can't board the ship, but it still fires.
Okay.
But here's the kicker. Let's say this is the situation. If On this guy's turn, when we're down to moves, here the threats move and they fire. On this turn, if there's no shield there, then it boards. It doesn't fire, it boards, and it gives us this much damage, whatever the number is on this thing.
Ugh.
So 3 or 2 or 1. 1 damage would essentially give us this.
Right.
2 would immediately
yeah.
would immediately bust this. 3 would bust this, and if there's overage, we draw a card from the deck,
And it tells us
it is
where.
permanently removed from the game.
Oh.
No, these are the good cards. This is our deck,
Okay, that's
and the reason that that's a problem is that we will reshuffle the discards. But another way we can lose the game is if on your turn to draw back up to number of cards you can't, you lose the game. Okay. Additionally, in case this wasn't clear, if this had 1 and this hit us with 3, this would be 1, 2, 3. We
Yep.
would lose 2 cards.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. This was here. This was here.
I don't see those dimensionally at all.
Stop trying to drive the ship.
The last thing we do at the end of the turn is we draw 2 new threats from the bag.
Yeah, we
And
get to Spock changes
We
that
roll the
slightly.
die and we add essentially 2 more.
So we should read our special powers.
And we all, of course, have special powers. I'd like to point out that none of us has taken Captain James T. Kirk. And
Yes, Captain Kirk.
I feel kind of proud about that in a crazy way. Let's start with you, Nikki. Who do you have, and what's your special ability?
I am playing Scotty.
Scotty!
Woohoo!
Montgomery Scott.
Yes, I'm a lieutenant commander.
Is your special power that you get to do bad accents?
No.
Okay, what is your special ability?
During the play cards and maneuver phase,
Okay.
I can repair 1 damaged hull or shield section without playing a card.
Oh,
Oh,
so we
cool.
can bounce back from some of the damage?
Only on her turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, there must be cards because
Yes.
it's saying you can't play.
I have not gone through all of these cards. They're pretty self-explanatory
Right,
what they
right.
are. The only thing you need to know is that the little insignias on the bottom are for these missions. Otherwise, there are cards that do firing stuff. There are, I guess let me talk to some of them now. Tritanium, essentially.
Oh, yeah, it is
Tritanium repairs a damaged hull, okay? And
Those red shirt guys had a thing
yep,
too.
yep. Titanium and dilithium.
Dilithium.
Dilithium repairs a damaged shield, but if you play the 2 of them as a pair, then you can rebuild a destroyed hull or a destroyed
Ooh.
shield.
nice.
Okay.
Okay?
So repaired, what does that do? Is it just takes the damage off? But you have
It-
to have both of them
If
to
we-
actually...
it puts the shield back, for example.
Okay, in that case. But what about the hull? So it would be...
It would
if
remove
had
the
this-
damage completely.
Oh, jeez. You guys can't keep these tokens near me at all.
It would
They're
repair
not near you.
It would repair it completely.
Yeah, they aren't near me. Neat. Okay.
So, I'm sorry, when it says repair damaged hull, that means this.
Exactly. That's what I
That's
figured.
damage.
What I was going
Once it's
to.
destroyed, I think
This is now
destroyed.
destroyed.
And you have to use 2 cards.
Yeah.
to get rid
In
of.
order to get that back, you'd have to have a pair of these.
Yep. Cool.
And then another card that I didn't really talk about any of them, but this is the one card you can play out of turn. The security team, you can play this anytime to reduce the damage when a ship is becoming a boarder
Nice.
by 1. And we can all play those.
They soak the damage.
Yes. So if the ship is bordering us with a power
why
of
they look
1
nervous.
and we reduce it by 1, we would take no damage.
Okay.
Because they're just thrown at the problem.
Right.
Quick, line up on the side of the ship.
All right. Back
That
to
was
Nikki.
me.
Special, what was it again?
Human shield.
Oh, you
Damage
can-
exactly.
without a card.
You can repair damage without a card.
I'm Spock. I'm the commander. I'm assigned to the USS Enterprise.
Oh, cool.
That's
Did
nice.
you guys know that?
No.
During the draw 2 new threats phase, we draw 3, choose 2, and place and return the 3rd tile to the bag. So we get a choice of
Right.
we can get rid of the most horrible.
And let me stop here to say that I have not explained all the ships in this bag, all the threats. My feeling is I'll just tell them to you when they come
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
But there are some that have cloaking devices. There are some that move differently. There are some that can hit us worse. And there's one good thing in here. There's one like a spaceport somewhere where if we can find it and dock to it, it'll help us out.
Nice.
All right.
Damn it, I'm Leonard McCoy. Not a. I mean, I am a doctor. Damn it.
I'm a doctor, not a I don't know what the heck I am.
Yes, I'm Lieutenant Commander Bones, Leonard Leonard Bones McCoy. During the play and cards and maneuver phase, I can search the discard pile for one security team card and add it to my hand.
Oh, nice.
So it's like I'm bringing them back to life, basically.
Ah, it's
so
true.
Put it
It's
back in
thematic.
the hand and get to use it again to soak up more damage and send them to dying.
And I'm Hikaru
And you pull
Sulu.
it back out again.
Lieutenant Sulu to you.
Okay.
During the play cards and maneuver phase, I may maneuver the Enterprise twice.
Oh my.
Oh my. I actually didn't even think about it. I like how the little special powers actually relate to the characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Makes sense. All right, so
I don't know that Spock would get to choose the threat. I guess he could
He
outwit
could.
it. He can outwit it or something with his logic.
He
true.
calculates
I
the
don't know what Kirk's
odds
power is.
and
Kirk sleeps with the
It was-
enemy.
but no, then somebody's yelling, "Never tell me the odds." Oh, that's Star Wars.
that's
Oh.
sacrilege.
Wow.
What?
Reddit thread right here.
Hey man, I can't help it. I love Star Wars.
Twitch chat.
all right. So we start with 5 cards.
Okay.
Do we keep these to ourselves?
No.
Okay.
Wow, I have nothing but shooting things.
All right, Shooty McShooterson. But you are the Lieutenant Sulu. He's like file the phasers, man. If anybody's gonna
Well,
be
that
doing
was.
it, it's you.
I thought Chekhov was the weapons officer.
No, but we don't have Chekhov here. We've got
Sure.
Sulu. I think we have the wrong sound effects reel going on right here. I hear crickets.
Crickets in space.
Tribbles.
So our mission again
I'll
is
probably make that sound similar.
our mission again is we need to maneuver
Slightly.
and bring that
It's
over.
more of a
right?
cooing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Trouble with tribbles?
Yeah, I don't. I've not seen many shows. I'm not a
Lincoln.
Star Trek guy, man. That was my dad and my brother. They loved it. They loved it.
They lerved it.
I've made you watch Trouble with Tribbles.
Maybe. I don't think you've maybe watched any Star Trek shows.
Or without the Deep Space Nine episode where they go back
I've
to
never
that
seen any
episode?
of those.
So cool.
Never seen any of those. Saw very few Star Trek Next Generation.
What?
I'm just not a Star Trek guy. I've watched the movies, but that
Doesn't count.
That's not much investment in time.
So we need to determine who a start player is going to be. No. We know. I think it should either be.
Spock.
It shouldn't be Nikki, in my opinion. And the reason I'm saying that is that I get to move this guy twice, and we want to get to that sooner as opposed to later because our mission is going to require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves.
Yes.
It shouldn't be me because I can only draw from the discard pile and we don't have any discards.
I do have long range front phasers,
So maybe we start.
but that
with,
only hits a 1.
Well, you could hit that thing.
Yeah.
It's
maybe
gonna
we
get
start with
closer.
Spock then.
Yeah. I would have just
Excellent.
reduced that at least.
That
Because
is
all I
logical.
have is shooting stuff anyway.
That would be logical.
Oh, hey, I forgot to mention the Tholian ship. So when the Tholian ship gets to the short range ring, it no longer fires or tries to board, but it does in fact
Web us up.
throw the Tholian web on us, and
Boom.
we can no longer maneuver. And that's just to remind you.
No maneuver.
That's just to remind you that we can no longer maneuver. So even though we need to turn this way,
You gotta watch out for that guy.
it's only
too.
a 1. We just have to hit it
Yeah,
once.
they're little ships.
So worst case,
Can we get? Is that a repair to get that away?
No,
you just destroy
no,
the
you
ship.
have
We
to destroy the ship.
Okay.
All right, so let's say we start with Spock.
Hello.
All right, so first thing we do, you usually draw up to 5, but you already have 5, right?
Yes.
Then we reveal a new mission, but we already have one.
Yes, Captain
So
Jack.
now you can, trade a card if optional.
Do I care? I mean,
Do you have a card that can hit this guy?
I.
Do you have any long range?
I
card?
do have long range that I can hit the Klingon battle cruiser, but with 1.
Okay, but what we
I
need-
understand. That's what I have.
Okay. Oh, because it's just this
Yeah.
thing.
I have 2 long range.
I can also rotate and shoot, I guess. 1.
Well,
no,
we-
I can't. That won't be. Yeah, it would be.
We want you to rotate towards that ship, right?
And we want to do it the short way, not the long way, correct?
Right.
But wait,
Yep.
don't we want to destroy this one first though? Because he's a 3.
We want to get them all, but we need to hit them
Okay.
all, right? You can play multiple cards. You can fire 5 shots on your turn if you have 5 cards, and they're all shots.
All right. Well, I have 2 photon torpedo cards that are hit for 2 damage in the front facing.
Do you have any medium range hit cards?
No, I only have short range and long range.
You're
Okay.
supposed to say
And this
no,
is
go
rear.
fish.
Go fish. We're not playing that.
That's rear?
How do you know it's rare?
It says
It says on it, yeah.
short range rear phasers.
Oh, rear. I thought you said rare.
Okay, well that will be short range rear, but we're not there.
That's
I
not
have
short
side
range.
phasers.
You can hit this guy with the long range, And then I hit him with
long
my 2 when
side.
they come to me, and then he's dead.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I have also like a long range for all zones,
Is there any limit?
Perfect.
Oh, well, that'll
No.
take care of that, no matter where it's at.
and that's long range front facing.
How much damage
Right.
does it do?
They all do 1. I have nothing that does anything more than 1.
I have
the
medium
phasers
that
do one
does all
Wow,
the
this
way
is
around.
crazy. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm
Yeah.
going to do that.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
The thing we're doing right now is you get to trade a card if you want to. So
Yeah.
Oh, in other words, I can trade with you guys?
you're going to shoot at this as well? Here.
Yes.
Why don't I give you this long range front thing?
Okay,
But
that's-
you have to give me a card in return.
Sure,
It's
let's give you
trade
the
a
short
card.
range rear, because then we can maybe use it just to bump that as it gets close.
Yep.
Because it will be in our
Yep.
rear quarters
I
at
like
that
it.
time, I think.
Good thinking, Lincoln.
All right. Now you can play cards
Spock.
and maneuver.
It's logical.
Sorry, Spock.
All right, Spock.
Logical. I'm still going into Sulu. Okay, so I'll do those 2. Ba-boom.
So are they both long range front?
Yep.
So that takes this down to 1. I rotated the wrong way. Technically there and then there. Okay.
Okie dokie. And do we rotate now?
We want you to, well, you can maneuver anytime during your turn. So you can play a card, then maneuver, then play a card.
Well, that was what we wanted to do for that, because it's in range. So we'll maneuver one space
Yep.
as well.
Right, because that's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
All right. And are you done playing all your cards?
I believe so.
Do we have these 2 symbols yet?
I do have the dilithium crystal.
I
That's
have
not
a red one.
You have a red one?
Shield.
And do you have the...
I have
I have a red and a
Just a
blue,
red,
so
no
that's
no
not going
gold.
to help.
All right.
no command or whatever it was.
What's that on...
The blue.
Oh, what's that tractor beam card? What does that do?
What?
What does that tractor beam card do?
Draws them in.
Move one threat
Is that the tractor
token.
moves now?
One facing in
I did tell you I
any,
don't watch
in
Vector.
any direction.
Oh, interesting.
Any direction.
Move a threat token one facing in any direction. I think that means left, right, meaning you can move it.
Oh, move it into range.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if we're going to commit. Oh, that's not even the right one. What's your red one?
My red one's a
medium.
medium all the way around.
yeah.
That's a good one
Range.
too.
We
I
might
mean,
need
I could use the dilithium. Let's just do it. Boom. Maybe I'll
Okay.
draw it back
I'm
up.
committing it.
We don't need to repair stuff yet, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, that is technically in your
Always the
return.
optimist.
Did we complete the mission?
No.
It moves down to 4. And now all of the threats move and fire. So this moves in 1, this moves in 1, that moves in 1, and hit to the shield, hit to the shield, hit to the shield.
Now we need to repair, Dave.
Oh yeah. Now we draw 2.
Okay, or 3. And
3
keep 2.
in Spock's case 3.
Ah. Okay,
Okay,
Spocky
please be not
Poo.
too horrible.
Okay. The
Bird of prey, battlecruiser. I
The
think
blue ones are the ones that have cloaking devices. And here, hand me one, and I'll show you how it works. Basically, how it works is a cloaked ship comes out face up, and during the move phase, during its next move phase, essentially, if it is face up, it will flip over and cloak.
What?
When it's in that mode, it won't fire, but we can't fire on it either. And we
So
also
to wait
can't
for-
use your
we
tractor
have to
beam.
wait for the next move for it to flip back over.
If on a move a cloaking ship is cloaked, the first thing that we do is we roll the d6. And on a 1-2, it moves clockwise,
Eek.
then flips over. On a 3-4, it stays where it is, and on a 5-6, it goes counterclockwise
And flips over?
and flips over. And then it fires. And then on its next turn, it'll do this and flip over again. And wait there.
I say we only take one of those things.
I would
'cause-
agree.
So we do sadly another 3 in that. So let's roll to figure out where they go. And let's roll. Do we roll for each or that
Yep.
for both? 5. Over here where we're headed. Which one? Hooray for Captain Spock. Okay, he's
So
not really
one of
Captain.
those goes on 5.
So, well, yeah, I get to choose since I'm Spock, so we'll just.
Do the cloaking one? Do the cloaking one. Let's just see.
Why would you want it in the middle
Well,
of all the mess?
We're heading this way.
Here's the
thing
Of
of the
course,
cl-
it depends on what card.
Here's the
I'm
thing of the
rolling.
cloaking one. It might move out of
Yeah.
our way.
Okay.
I bet it'll move.
Okay, and then roll.
If it doesn't, whatever. It's a 5. What do you
2.
do? 2.
Boo to the
All right.
2.
All right. That was that turn.
Okay,
So it's your turn, Bones.
McCoy.
Damn it!
How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay, so you don't draw any more cards, and that mission is not complete. And now you may trade a card.
I have tritanium if you want to. Oh, you do too, Ron.
I have one as well.
I was gonna say, if we can do some repairs.
Medium.
We need to start repairing
stuff.
shields here soon.
Well, we're going
Does
to
anybody
take.
have any medium ranges?
This shield's going to take a hit unless you kill this.
Yeah.
This will take a hit unless you kill it.
I can kill the
You can
front
kill
one,
that
but I
one.
have my. It's a photon, which seems like a waste because it does too. Well, that's short range.
Oh, okay.
That's a medium.
Wait, is it 2 on the sides?
No, it's front.
No, it's 2 front. Any of the front range, any range in the 2 front section.
Well, you could maneuver first.
True.
And do what? Hit these two?
Yeah, because if he maneuvered once, then he would kill both of those
Yeah.
immediately.
Oh, it hits two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
he's-
have 2 cards.
Hardcore.
But
It
does
only
do
hits
2
one, but it
damage?
does
Oh,
2
yeah.
damage.
It-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I have 2 of them. So
Wow.
we gotta play.
Boom.
Yeah.
So you need something that's medium front or medium side. Does anyone have medium front or medium side?
I have medium all the way around, and that's
Oh, wow.
it.
Trade that with him right now. Boom.
Medium all the way around?
Sure.
Yes.
Let's just do it.
Because that way we'll resolve a bunch of problems right there.
What do you get?
I got some.
Medical scanner.
I don't need that.
Draw
Bones,
two-
what's Bones doing giving the
Draw
medical
2 cards
scanner
to your
up?
Hey,
hand
I'm trying to maneuver to the
and
ship.
give one to another player. That's great if we need to
Okay.
get out of a jam.
Out of a jam.
Jelly
All right.
tight.
All right. So we traded cards.
So now play cards and maneuver.
So I'm going to. Well, we're gonna turn, right?
No?
No.
Don't you have a? Isn't that
Yeah,
a?
all the way
yeah.
around
What
range.
Nikki just gave me for this.
No.
No, that's not the one Nikki gave
Hey,
me.
hold on,
Wow.
hold on. These cards all look similar. There we go. Are you happy now? Are you happy now?
All
Well,
right.
you can do-
Technically, you could have maneuvered first. I thought that was just in the front. But the reason you wouldn't is if you had like a rear or a side shot
Yeah.
before you maneuvered. Does that make sense?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's one target medium range, guys. I didn't
That's
read
what
that.
I said.
Yeah, yeah.
It's any target. That's
any-
fine.
Yeah.
It still kills it. Or
Yeah.
or this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we kill that one.
This one.
Well, that one's gonna make it stop moving.
It's going to damage the shield too.
Well,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to rotate, guys. The damages are going to shift.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Never mind. The
All right,
damage
so
will
we'll
shift.
take
That's
this guy out.
yeah. I like it.
All right. So that's for the Klingon battle cruiser.
Yep.
Okay, so we killed that guy.
Now we're turning.
Now, wait a second.
Ooh.
What?
Wait 1 second.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
He's going to rotate, and he has things that he can hit. Oh, I guess we're just going for those two. We're not going to worry about
Yes.
that guy. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Because this guy
said he
doesn't
didn't-
damage. He just
He said he didn't
ensnares
have
us.
any more medium range stuff.
I understand.
know.
He
I
has
have short range cards, so I can probably get rid of these.
okay.
All right. So rotate.
Oh,
Wait, get rid of it. You hit it.
Yeah, we destroyed that
hang
one.
on, just for sake of argument, hang on. We're gonna lose this shield
'Cause it's
This-
gonna go to that side,
This guy's
yeah.
gonna have the shield.
Yeah.
Hey, but I've got a 1 tritanium I'm gonna use to heal anywhere,
Okay,
and I'll probably just use it on that one because this will be facing empty space.
Yep.
This one will face empty space.
love it.
No,
All
no,
right.
it's okay. Yeah,
All right,
it's
so you're
only damaged
so
hull
he's-
though, dude. Tritanium only does hull, not shield.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. Whatever.
Oh,
we
no,
just-
Unless there's something
it
that
says
fixes-
with dilithium to rebuild 1 destroyed hull or shield.
Well, yeah, but you need dilithium, which we spent to do this already. I could have.
we're gonna
We'll
lose
play with
stuff.
dilithium.
Come on, we're gonna
Okay,
get hit at
that's
some
fair.
point.
Yeah,
All right,
Okay,
so
so
you're
he's
gonna kill
destroyed.
this.
We're rotating 1, and I'm gonna use these 2 cards to destroy these 2 guys.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, do
Great.
we want? So I can't. There's no hull that's damaged, so we don't.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
And you don't have
And
the stuff to do
And
it.
it's got a short range phaser if you need it.
Is that rear or front? It's front. Okay.
It's front.
All right,
I don't
and
know.
that's all your cards.
That's my cards. Check
All
mission
right.
status.
Do we win
No.
the mission?
No.
No.
Go down to 3.
All right, then everything moves and fires.
So this goes down right now?
Yes. So this moves, and this moves in, and now this is the case.
Already. Okay.
Once it enters that, but it doesn't fire.
Okay. Okay.
So in fact, as it turns out, we didn't have to worry about that shield, but we were gonna
Yeah, we
rotate
needed to get
anyway.
these guys anyway.
But this fires, so
Does it take away the shield?
yeah, we lose the shield.
Shields down, Captain.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. It's only a 3 strength. We'll get there.
My rear is exposed.
Dave has the cards for that.
All right, and these go away.
So if you destroy this, it takes the webbing away.
Correct.
Oh, neat. Okay.
And now we draw 2 new threats.
Yes.
3. Draw 3.
No, 2.
Just 2.
Oh, okay.
It's filling up.
Come on, space that. All right. Oh god, we got a Coors battle cruiser.
All right, where does that go? Roll it up. Okay.
Number 1.
Section 1. All right.
And we've
Oof.
got an ion storm. Roll die. Apply 1 damage to shield or hull in that section.
Okay, so an ion storm is just an event. Don't roll a 2.
6.
Okay, 6 is here. 1
Oh,
damage
we
to
lose
what?
The shield.
Shield.
To
All right. Goodbye,
the
shield.
shield or hull in that section.
Dang.
Oof.
So, what does that red stuff around that Coors battle cruiser mean?
Well, it's actually kind of good for us. The red ships are bad. In this case, when you put them on the board, they have an extra bad effect. The extra bad effect of Coors battle cruiser is that after he's placed, all Klingon ships that are on the board bump up 1 in strength. This is the only Klingon ship, and it's at 3 already.
Okay, so it can't go any
in
higher
this
than
case,
3.
but if it had been at 2, it would have
It'd go
bumped to
back
3.
up.
Okay.
So we kind of got lucky-ish in a way.
Okay, Dave, your turn.
All right, I have
Trading.
5 cards. We haven't done the thing. So I am going to be able to... I have a short-range rear phaser. That'll get rid of this.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll mean we can maneuver. I can also hit this with a short range.
Oh, but Nikki's, you're
No,
going to
n-
maneuver out of those range on those.
Short range side, that'll hit that.
Wait, that's in medium range.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. That's in medium range.
I don't
no,
think we need to
short range
rotate.
rear gets this. Long range can get that.
You should. Nikki's got, if we don't rotate out of those range, she's got 2 cards that hit
2
the...
long ranges.
Long range side phasers?
Yeah.
Side,
Of course,
yeah.
it will move, though.
All right, well, let me...
It's
Oh, she
just
could
one
trade with you,
hit.
though.
She can only give me 1, though, so let me give you...
It's just 1 hit, but
Let me give
Well, we
you...
need to reduce.
his is
Yeah.
whatever you had was
Let me
powerful.
trade you this short range side.
That's
Okay.
good.
Since I can't
For
use
a
it
long
right now.
range side?
For the long range side, yes.
We also need a gold guard to
Yeah, do you have any
get
of those,
close
Dave?
to
Gold?
War
I
mission.
haven't gotten a gold
No.
yet.
Okay, it's just
Oh,
asking.
Oh, yes. No.
No, me neither.
No.
No,
Those are rare, I guess.
No.
rare, not rare. Rare.
Well-
Rarer.
Rare.
Well, Nikki can draw 2 cards in her hand when it's her
Rare.
turn with the medical thing.
I can also fix a shield section without a card.
That's helpful.
That's true. All right, short range rear phaser. Boom. Dead.
Tholian's gone. Now we can move.
Now, I'm not going to turn. I'm just going to move forward twice. Right? We're just trying to get that thing to us.
Yes.
Before I do that, does that mess anybody up for their side versus front versus rear?
No.
Okay, then move that in twice. That's my double Sulo movement. And now we just need to find a gold shield on your thing. Oh no, I knew what I wanted to place. This long range side phaser as well. That knocks that down to 2.
Okay.
So moving
So
doesn't
no
get the
hits on this?
I don't have anything on that's medium.
And none of the ships move when we move? Like they stay where they are?
Correct.
Only the ones in front come closer. Those stay at the same
They're
range,
following.
which sucks because I wish we could bump that one.
Nobody else had a medium they could trade with Dave?
No, we spent
No,
everything
we
we
spent
had.
it.
Okay.
Should I hit this again just to do it?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
Fire all
Just-
day.
Yeah, why not?
Fire away.
It just hurts to do the one that does anything, right?
Hit me with your best phaser.
That's terrible.
Sorry.
All right, that's my thing. We have not succeeded in mission. This goes down 1 more.
Oof.
The threats now move and fire. So, oh, this is bad.
I know.
Yeah?
Whatever. This comes in and fires and damages this with 1. At least we can get rid of this.
I hear
This comes in and hits us with 3. So
Ouch.
that's going to be.
Oh, it's not when it advances 1 more time?
It's now.
There's nothing to hit, right? Oh, I think you're right.
Yes.
I think
Well, he
it just
doesn't
hits
have
with
a-
1. So you're right. It's just a damage here. But next time, if it boards, we're in trouble.
Yeah, that's where it hits us.
All right, so that only hits us with 1.
Damn it, man.
Whatever, we're gonna lose our engine, one of our engines.
Maybe.
All right, Nikki, your turn.
Limp
oh
it
no,
along.
gosh, you gotta draw 2 of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
no.
more terrible.
Oh, the good ones.
And
All
did
right,
we?
I'm gonna
Are
do
we
this.
already to
Yeah.
1?
No.
No, we're at
Not
2.
yet. You just
Okay.
went to 2.
In,
1.
in section 1 is going to be a Klingon battlecruiser.
Wonderful.
And in section 2 is going to be,
They know what they're doing.
Comet!
A
Resolve
comet.
immediately.
Oh, crap.
Here's what it does.
No.
It does 2 damage to anything it goes through, so this knocks us down to a 1.
Nice.
No, okay.
But this hits
Aye.
us for 2.
And it,
So
and it destroys that section?
It gets rid of that section and 1 card,
No.
right? Because it's a 2. Let's go like,
I think you replaced the whole part, don't you?
It does say
Thank you.
right rear if that
Okay.
is correct. You've got the right rear.
Right rear.
so how's that go on then?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You just slide it all the way on
the
there.
camera here, just so you can see it.
We lost the starboard nacelle,
Oh,
Captain.
man. All right.
Nice.
Silly
We're
comment.
like listing.
At least it did 2 damage on that.
Yeah, no joke.
All right.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Do it.
Fantastical.
Do you have 5 cards?
I do.
All right. Do we succeed in our mission yet?
No, we did not.
All right, then here we go.
That goes to 1 now?
No.
All
Not
right.
until 5 check mission status.
All right.
Yeah, on my turn, if we don't do it, we don't make this.
Well,
Okay.
here you go.
Here's some things I can do. I can
She needs to draw cards, right?
draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Please be
Hopefully
gold.
it'll be something we need.
Gold.
Yes.
This guy can repair either 1 damaged hull
Right.
or a shield section without playing a card, so I can just do that.
Yep. Makes sense.
I would say this shield section.
This shield or this.
That's a repair.
Yeah.
That's you can't replace.
Okay.
That's you can only repair damage. You can't.
You can't go to the shop.
Yeah, it's weird.
No.
That's-
I didn't mean this. I meant the shield. Put
I
the
know.
shield
You
there.
can't put the shield back.
Okay.
Yeah, you
can-
need the 2 titanium and
That card allows you to take either this off or this off.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Or a shield section.
What is the it's repair or
Damaged.
rebuild? Okay, there we go.
Rebuild.
That's
Right. She can't rebuild. She can just repair.
Move
given
any
all I
threat
can.
token. Do you want to move a threat token away from something?
Ooh.
That is another thing
Tractor
I can
beam.
do.
Hey, let's move that one so it doesn't
Right or
hit us.
left.
Well, there's one right behind it.
No.
He means that one.
The one where we can't take any more hits, basically.
Well, hang on. She might be able to kill it first, right?
Well,
We
yeah,
don't
what are
even-
other cards?
I don't have any short range.
But I have.
Oh, I do, but it's a side.
I have short range any side, so I
Oh,
can.
take
I
that.
can
Nice.
Hang
Yeah.
on. I can trade this to you, but if we're gonna do that, you should probably do this first.
Okay.
And draw 2 cards.
Yes.
I'm just laying my cards.
Just in case you get something good.
I'm just gonna lay my cards on the table.
Yeah.
All right. Draw 2 cards.
Yes,
Because
please.
really, what we're trying to find is a gold shield, more than
and then I
anything else.
add 1 to my hand and I give the other to another player.
All right. What do you got?
So
Did you
I
get a
got
gold shield?
Gold.
shooting out the
Did you get
back.
one?
I got no
No.
gold
No.
shields.
Oh, but look, you got
These 2.
You got good.
I got some back.
Yeah.
That's
all
Okay,
of it.
that kills that. Beautiful.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep this and use it, and
No.
then this one goes to somebody else.
Okay, to me, I
Yeah,
guess.
she
Who
has
wants
to
it?
give one
You
away.
want
No, don't give it to Lincoln.
It's his turn next.
Right, but we want you to draw the
3 cards and
the
hope there's
most
a gold,
maximum
yes.
cards you can draw.
Oh, good point.
Here, just give it to me then.
I wish I could get rid of one
Or
of these.
the
Wait,
next
what's-
player.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, no, we're not on borders. Okay, that's right.
Okay, so
That
I'm
makes sense.
using this to shoot this guy.
Okay. Boom,
1,
done.
he's gone. This card's wasted. Now,
Could have wasted.
Side phasers. Or short
do you
range?
want me to do my short range?
Do you have
side
rear or
phasers?
anything?
Well,
Do you
short.
want me to
Nothing's in
move
short
Short
range.
range
anything?
now.
Stop. I'm sorry. What did you just give him?
She gave me the medium range rear phasers.
And what did you keep?
We burned it.
The one that was
Oh,
the short range.
Got it.
Behind.
Because I was going to say medium range rear phases does work if you do this.
No,
Right,
that's
can we rotate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although it
because
opens
we
up
got-
that whole destroyed section to fire
Yeah.
from
Oh
both of
yeah.
these.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Never
leave
mind.
it.
Okay.
Okay, I can
Tractor beam?
move a threat token.
Oh, she can repair this, though. She should do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
for
repair
sure.
something.
She should absolutely do that.
Yep.
What would you like?
Well, the repair is this.
Yeah, I know.
Just do that.
Wait,
And
long
that's-
range side phasers, right?
Yep.
You
Yeah.
might as well do it. Right?
Yeah,
Might as well
destroy
knock this.
that first
might as well
guy.
knock this down.
Yeah.
No, it's
And he's
only.
no him.
Can
Oh,
I
long
shoot
range.
Long range.
through?
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
can you move him back and then shoot him with the long range?
The tractor beam only can move something from this
Yeah.
way. You can't.
Quadrant to
You
quadrant.
stay in
Right.
the
It's
same
not
range.
quadrants, but
Right.
Right.
Arc. You move from one arc to the other arc,
Yeah.
Like Noah's Ark?
like Noah's Ark.
Nice.
so is she gonna repair this? Because she has that repair. She should do that.
Yes.
Well, it's going to take 2 hits anyway.
It doesn't matter. It reduces. It stops it from.
Being destroyed.
In other words, it won't. It'll just destroy it. It
It'll take
won't
one
hit
less
the hull.
damage.
Yeah.
I see. What
We
you're
don't have to
saying.
dump a card. I wonder what that card we dumped was. Probably gold.
I can hit something.
Medium range. Oh, you have
On
medium
the
range side
side.
phasers.
We've said that several times
Oh,
now. You
beautiful.
keep telling.
I apologize.
I didn't realize.
Let's use them.
Yes.
I didn't know. I thought we had long range side phasers, so that's fine.
We do have long range.
They
side
are
phasers.
long. We have
They
to
could-
go for this guy.
Yep.
No, but this.
You said you had
but
a
yours
medium,
with one
too.
and he's
And I
dead.
have a medium.
Yes,
There we
that's
go.
what we need.
Yeah.
So we want to use this
Yes.
card
Hell
as
yeah.
well.
Boom.
He goes
Get rid of
away.
this. So long, core.
Well, do we want to shoot at him and
Yeah.
bring him down to a 2?
Yeah.
Sure, why
of
not?
course.
Okay.
What are cards?
And then we
Goes to
use
a 2.
Scotty's special power to
fix
take off
that.
the damage
Yep.
from the shield.
Okay.
Yes. Let's do that. So it's.
Okay. Fixed.
I fix your shield.
I fixed.
I fixed your shield.
You break,
I know,
you break,
I
I
can't-
fix.
I can't
break,
do
I
it.
fix.
It's horrible.
Did you drive or did you flew?
Driver, did you flew?
All right. So that's all we can
I
do.
believe that was my turn, unless we want to swap cards.
You already did that.
You did it.
That's
I
You
did,
do that
okay.
before you play cards.
Got it.
Did we succeed in the mission?
No.
Absolutely
Goes down by
not.
one.
It's getting
Come
scary.
on.
And
We're
then,
still listing.
Hold on. Threats, move, and fire. Well, we only have one. Boom. And it fires.
Ouch.
Well, see, at least we took that damage.
And then we get to add 2 new ones.
Good
luck, player.
2.
Good luck, player.
Space dock.
If only there were 2
dun,
space
dun,
dogs.
No, it is a Romulan battle cruiser.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's
Where does
a
it
2
go?
or a 1.
Well, it comes as a...
4. I
shows up
meant
as a
it's
2.
hardness. I'm drawing 2 of these.
Yes.
I don't want to
I know.
draw anymore.
Ta-da! It's a Tholian.
It's the
Ta-da,
Tholian
ta-da.
thing.
All right, that's fine. Where's it go?
Whatever it was.
5.
Right here, behind the disabled ship. Can we put that in front of it?
Okay, so I draw 3 cards.
Yeah, this is very important.
Come on, Lincoln.
You got them.
Oh. Good luck, player.
Son of a...
Yeah! Woo! Out of
Yay.
curiosity, just even though we're going to use
Direct
it.
hit.
What's a direct hit?
Play this card with Play this card with a phasers card to destroy the target.
Wow, it just destroys it completely.
Direct hit. Yeah, that's a good one, man. It'd be
We
nice to
can't
have
use
it. I got hypo spray. Okay.
Nothing is in short range, right? Both of my cards are short range, so those don't help you, correct?
I got short range and I got a medium range rear phaser.
Medium range.
You could use that if you rotated one. And
It would
got-
only take
and
him
then
down 1. Though.
Oh, that's true. And then he would get a direct
Yeah,
hit on us.
exactly.
Well, we only lose a card.
Only, yeah, but this, I'm wondering if that one was gold.
We'll find out. It's right here. We'll look at it afterwards. It's interesting, though. I never thought about it, but there's something to be said almost for just losing the card instead of losing a piece of the ship. Like, you almost want to get another hit here if you can make it happen.
Yeah,
that way.
that's true.
Yeah, as long as you don't need those cards. And clearly, I'm betting it's always going to be a gold.
It's probably. Because remember, 3 of these that we don't have 3 damage means we can't maneuver.
Would be nice to
anymore.
get some of these when we don't absolutely have to have it. I bet they're like this, or they may all be that. I don't know.
This would be a good time. Go ahead and why don't you read that?
Oh,
This
'cause
is
we
our
are
reward
finished.
for the mission.
So there's no more that we need to do. Okay, reward. You may repair up to 2 hull and or shield sections or rebuild 1 hull section. We need to do that.
Good.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
like it.
So we're done, right? There's no. I mean, I guess I can play other cards, but we don't need to worry about these other dudes, right? We're moving on.
Well, can you shoot any of these? You might as well.
I have no shooty
Oh.
shoot stuff.
Shooty
Well, if
shoot.
we want to trade,
Yeah,
but then we'd have
wait.
to turn.
Technically, have you even traded yet?
No,
You-
I haven't done anything.
Okay, you
I
did-
just played this. I drew this up, got
Alright.
that, and that's my turn so far.
Well, I have short range. You have short range.
Yep, short range.
You have a
front.
medium range.
Actually, I
rear.
guess I don't play this now.
Yeah,
Hold on to
correct.
it.
Nothing's in medium range rear. Nothing's behind
What
us,
can you give him? Can you give anything to him that would be
Him?
great?
He has titanium as I do, and then I have hypo spray, which is the security team, which we already have one. We're
Okay.
not going to need that right
All
now.
right. Then I think you're right.
You don't want to trade.
It's
I mean,
optional.
I
You
can give
don't have
somebody
to.
else
Okay.
another security card.
Well, you can't. It's
What
a
is the
trade.
hypo
If you
spray?
give
I know,
me a
that's what
card,
I'm
I have
saying.
to give you one
What is
back.
hypo
I mean, is there
spray
something we want to use to shoot something? What were you saying?
What does the hypo spray do?
It lets us draw one of these out,
Okay.
which they're good, but we averted needing it.
We haven't been boarded yet.
Yeah. Anybody want it?
No.
Okay.
All right. So now play cards. You're
Yep.
gonna play that. Do we want to maneuver in any way? Is your stuff rear?
Yep.
But it's medium
Rear
range.
and front.
But
Short
it's
range
medium
front,
range,
medium
and,
rear,
and it
yeah.
won't matter.
So we're not moving on. These dudes are still here. We just start the next mission objective.
Correct.
We could move 2 forward and shoot the Tholian web guy and destroy him.
We can't move too forward.
We can only move 1.
I'm the only one that can maneuver
Oh,
twice.
sorry, Sulu.
We can hit this guy. We can't
I
damage
need to trade to
him.
do that, guys. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
asking. You guys
Right.
didn't want to be trading with me, which
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying
I think
to
we're
do.
good.
No, we were trying to trade. We just didn't find anything that
Mine's
was tradable.
short range. That's all
Yeah,
I
mine's
got.
all short range too.
Okay.
All right.
I think we keep it as is.
All right. So check mission status.
Yay.
Did we succeed?
Yes.
All
Yes, we
right.
did.
Then these go
In
away.
the nick of time.
We get our reward.
We rebuild a section of the ship.
What do we want to rebuild?
Well, I
damaged,
wonder.
And we flip over the next mission card. Oh
That's
no,
what
that'll
we
be at the
wanna
next
rebuild?
phase.
Yes. It's on
There
fire.
is the only thing that's rebuilt. That isn't. We
No,
can't
we're
fix the
missing
shield.
a shield here, or we're missing a
I
shield?
But
can't
Scotty
fix
can
the
regenerate the
shield.
shield.
Oh, up to 2 hull.
Repair, which we could just fix those two.
Or rebuild 1 hull. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. My bad.
I would take the rebuild.
Thank
since
you.
that's
Yeah.
more work.
My bad. And also,
Yeah.
we mark a
Yay.
completed mission.
Boom.
We're halfway to our goal.
Yeah.
Now threats move and fire.
Okay, it's too late, I guess. I was just going to say, because I was wondering if we should maneuver, since we can only maneuver 1. And this is off the board now because we've taken care of it.
Oh, correct.
We really have the wrong effects reel going. So, did we want to try to rotate this to give him a shot if we needed to do some more maneuvering? I'm just asking because he can only remove 1 and you're the one that can move 2.
But remember, it's not going to be medium when it gets to his turn.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Plus, that's going to expose the rear of our ship. if we
There's
try.
nothing
That's true.
here.
We keep exposing the
Right.
rear. Okay, cool.
So we complete the mission. Now the threats move and fire. So this moves, that moves. We lose this shield.
lose this shield.
This one gets a damage.
Ooh.
The shields are going.
They're not doing much.
Shields are dropping.
Shields dripping. Hey!
You owe me a
All right, Spock. Draw 3
Oh,
of these.
no.
Draw 3 of these and figure
Space
out which.
dock. Space dock. Space dock.
Yeah.
Come on, Lincoln, get a space dock.
Nope.
They're all bad.
It's Koloth's battle cruiser, which
Kobas
is,
battle clear is when
that
you,
one we probably don't.
when you place it, all Klingon ships move 1 sector closer.
Okay,
yeah, that
no,
one's
no,
out.
no.
That one's out.
Bad.
Do we have any Klingon ships? Oh yes, that
two.
would
Yes.
board. Oof.
Oh wait, he's
Okay.
Romulan.
Yeah.
Just that one, but yeah, he would.
He
hit
would
us.
board right
There's
away.
no
Goes
shield.
back in the
Oh,
bag.
that would be bad.
He would be in the bridge.
It does go back in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
Back in the
So
bridge.
now we
Back in the
roll to place
Does it say go back in the bag for Spock?
and return the third to the bag.
There you go. Ugh.
It's
5.
not my bag.
It's not my bag. Get baby. Boink.
1.
1.
Hello, Captain.
No.
Klingons are stacking up. Over
So we start. Oh, we'll judge that again.
We're not
Once
in the new
we
mission.
get to the new mission.
And now moves to the next player. So
Draw up.
Bones, drop to
Need
5.
2 cards, por favor.
There's 2 cards. Reveal new mission if required.
Yep.
it is
All right, what do we got?
Outpost defense. An Orion raider is attacking a Starfleet outpost. Hey, that's the outpost we were hoping to run into.
That's why.
Great.
Mission parameters. Mission timer starts at 3.
God.
Maybe it's easy.
Ooh,
Maybe it's
scary.
easy.
Roll the die and place the Orion raider in that long range sector. 5. You know what?
5.
That's your job. You
Well,
roll
you just
it.
rolled a 5.
I know, but it is your job to roll it.
Besides, we don't want 5.
5.
Oh,
Well,
well,
it's
all right,
weighted
find the
towards that
Orion
side.
Raider.
Fate did not like
It's
us.
in there somewhere.
Well, you
Okay,
shouldn't
what do
even
we
be
gotta
reading
do?
this card.
I am
but
nomad.
Well, you're.
Here you go.
Oh. Okay, it goes in 5. Oof. Does it go at 4, I assume? What is it? Read the rest of the thing.
Ooh. Yeah, he should be reading it.
The raider does not move or fire while the mission is in effect. Very good.
Okay.
It's always
Players
there.
must destroy the raider before time runs out and it destroys the outpost. If the mission fails, do not remove the raider. The raider does not move, but it will now fire on the Enterprise like other threats.
Okay.
The
So
reward
it's,
for this is repair up to 2 damaged hull sections and or shield sections.
okay.
Well, we're pointing in the right direction, I
All right. So
suppose.
it's at 4, and it won't fire at us. Here, mission. It won't fire at us as long as the mission is in effect.
Yeah,
Luckily,
well,
we don't
once
need we don't need any extra shieldy cards for that. Or,
But destroying the outpost means he then starts shooting at us.
no, if we fail the mission, he starts shooting. If we
Well,
destroy
failing the
him,
Which we
mission
start
means
this mission
he's
over
destroyed
again
the
anyway.
outpost. Yeah, exactly.
that's
right.
true.
That's right.
It's
So
technically
we're
that's true.
kind of
Fudged.
well, he would have to leave this. there's only
Basically,
one
we have
Orion.
to finish
Oh,
it,
no,
'cause
All
I
right. Do
can't
you want to
let
trade a
him
card?
Possibly.
I know, it's because we're all down now. This is bad.
I have short side
The first
stuff.
round is big because we all
Short
have
side.
5
Okay,
cards.
we've got this
I have
guy in short
short-
range.
that's
Oh,
medium.
Sorry, he's in short range here.
And you have medium side, right?
Me?
I've got medium rear. I've got short front, so I can't get him. But can you? Here's a. I don't know if I asked this earlier, but can we, like, fire a medium range short, a medium range phaser, move, and then fire a short range forward?
Yes.
Okay, we can. All right.
You can maneuver at any point during your turn,
All right.
before, during, or after you play cards.
Interesting.
I think you want this, right?
Short. Yes.
That gets to this.
Yeah.
I have the short too.
What else did you
But
get?
what am I
Anything
gonna
exciting
trade
in
you?
your
Remember, he
five?
can
I'll
only
give
trade
you-
one is the problem.
I'm
Yes,
just
I did.
saying
I'll give you
who
that.
he wants to trade with.
There's nobody
Maybe.
behind us.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna fire my short-range side phasers that
Take
I
that
got
down to
from
1.
Sulu. Take it
Okay.
down to 1. This is a force field card. I want to read. Place the force field token on one uncloaked threat token. That token does not move or fire this turn. Okay, I think I want to use this for sure. We need the
Force
force
field?
field token.
There it is.
Gotta be what it is.
So we definitely want him on what the Orion Raider. Ooh,
Remember, they all shoot at 1.
No. What does this
Well,
do?
this guy. This side
it
is.
doesn't let them shoot. We don't want it on the Orion Raider. He's
We
not
want it
gonna
over
shoot.
here, I think, because
Yes.
this side is exposed, right?
Yes.
Well,
this one.
this is going to board regardless.
Well, I have the security team.
Ah, okay, cool.
Okay, good. So him or him?
Is this exposed too?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I have dilithium and tritanium, so I can play these
Sweet.
together to
Yes.
rebuild one hull or shield.
But not until after the damage. So, okay, we can get there.
True.
That's okay, we can get there.
All right.
Maybe I'll draw one of them
What do
and
you
you
mean
can
not
trade it
till
with
after
me.
the damage? It's just, he does this now.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm playing
there's-
the cards.
Yeah, but there's nothing that needs to be repaired yet.
Well,
These
the shield,
shields
I can regenerate.
Oh,
I can also regenerate
ah.
shield. So I think we want to stop fire from this side and
Yes.
repair this shield.
Well, that. Oh
He's not
yeah,
gonna
and
be
then
able
and
to
then
fire.
I can
Well,
play
this
this
guy will
at any
fire.
point.
Yeah.
That's an interrupt.
Love it.
Okay.
Love
Is
it.
that considered a repair? Oh, because he's doing the 2-card thing.
So that's the repair.
That's another pair, it's a rebuild.
Sorry, rebuild. So then I'm going to move one forward and shoot the Tholian web.
If you move forward, you move everything forward.
Right. Well, these three guys.
Yep, so
Does
if
that
that's,
sound good?
if that's what you want to do,
He's
go
going
for
to
it.
stop us from maneuvering anyways when he gets there.
Well, we're going to take a bunch of damage here.
Well, regardless, I can't do anything this time.
Of course.
Okay. So we're going to move.
Yeah.
I thought
And
that
then
guy
I'll-
didn't move.
He does not move, but I think if we move, it moves him, right?
I don't know, what
Wouldn't
does it
that
say?
make sense?
Does it say in the mission? It would
No.
say
He
here.
was saying it was sitting still.
The raider does not move or fire while the mission is in effect, so it stays there. I would say that it does not move or fire.
Okay. So I'm firing the short-range front phasers to destroy the Tholian web, Tholian ship, and that is my turn.
So the force field goes off on the next turn.
I mean, that's my maneuvering.
Is that what it says?
No, I'm asking.
I don't know.
No, it's in effect immediately.
No,
right,
how long
but
does
how
it
long
last?
does it last?
This turn.
This
turn,
turn.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's playing cards and maneuver. So check the mission status. No, we have not succeeded.
Goes down to 2. Oof.
Threats, move, and fire. Okay, this is
All right, so this guy moves 1
fires.
and fires and does 1 damage.
And this guy boards us.
This guy
Oh,
can't do
no, he
anything.
doesn't.
This guy boards us, but hey, security team.
Yay!
Okay.
Those security guys.
And then that moves 1
Oof.
and fires.
So that's destroys
Yep.
the shield.
Yep.
Come on out of there.
Wow, these are super snug.
They really are. It looks cool though, I will
Yeah.
say.
It does look cool.
I think we're
All
going
right.
to lose. I'm not even going to get another turn.
You might.
I
All
will
right,
not.
Romulan bird of prey.
Kind of lame.
Okay.
Sucks.
Roll it up. What is it?
Koloth's battle cruiser.
All right.
So the
He does
Romulan
2 damage.
Goes to 6 right
Okay.
here. Is he not close?
Yes, he does 2 damage, not close.
2.
All right. Is that Koloth's battlecruiser?
Yes.
After placement, all Klingon ships move
You had
1
to draw
sector
the one
closer
I just put back in the bag.
to the Enterprise.
There's only
Is
no
this-
That's a
Klingons.
Romulan.
They're all Romulans.
This one is a Klingon though. I'm pretty
What
sure.
about the one that's, even though he has a force field around him, does he still move?
Oh, that is a
I think
good
it's over
question.
this turn. It's now another turn. Oh, no, that was
I
your
would
turn.
say until the end of the turn. No.
It says he does not move or fire this turn,
Nah, I would say it doesn't get removed till now. That would be my guess.
but I think he doesn't move, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be my guess.
All right, I'm fine with that.
All right, I have 2 cards. I need to draw like 12, but I can only draw 3.
Yeah.
Hey, security team.
Yay.
A tricorder.
Yep.
Or that's
No,
not a
that's-
tricorder, that's the other one.
that's
And the
communicating.
Corbinite maneuver.
Oh, that sounds good.
Remove 1 threat token from anywhere on the board and return it to the draw bag.
Oh,
What
wow.
about this guy?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
huge.
And complete
Oh, yeah,
the
can we
mission.
remove the Orion Raider?
Tricorder. Look at the top 5 cards of the Enterprise deck. Keep 1 in your hand and return the rest in any order. Wow, it's got 2 of those little.
Wait, why wouldn't you be able to move
Credits.
the Orion?
That's what I'm
Raider?
saying. Would be if maybe that's what that does. We maybe
What?
can you take that threat out
And make us win the mission?
with the card you just mentioned, the
Seems like
Corbinite maneuver?
Seems like cheating, doesn't it?
I don't know. That's probably one card in the deck.
That's not a threat token. We didn't draw it from the bag.
Okay.
That's why I
But
kept
he
it.
feels
That's a
threatening-
mission
He
token.
feels threatening
Okay.
to me.
These are mission.
It's threatening.
These are mission tokens.
Yeah.
Phew.
I'm threatened by it.
I am too.
Well,
All
this,
right.
does this advance now again?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
till we get to phase 5.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make magic happen on my turn.
Magic. All right.
Well, you are the miracle worker.
All right. I can hit that over there.
I just need
Once.
time. It's always just
Nikki's
more
got
time.
cards, Dave,
Okay.
that maybe will help you.
Short range.
Oh, short range
side.
Short
side.
range
Yeah,
side
that's good.
and moving a
Well,
threat
it's not
token.
good, actually. Short
Oh.
range, I know it is.
Yeah.
Medium.
We need to hit this, though, 4
I
times.
know. We don't have anything that's in the front.
Yeah, I don't understand how we
I
can
should've
win
kept
that.
those photons.
Well, hang on.
cards.
I can move twice.
I know, those were amazing, right?
2 damage, 2 cards.
Medium range
But
rear.
we had to
I
use them
know.
to
We
even
had to
get through
clear
the
them out.
last
All right.
one.
So I can hit this.
Sure.
I can hit this. And
What is
I
this? Okay,
I can
that
hit the Collis Battlecruiser.
Well, can't you use the Corbomite maneuver and get rid of something?
I can.
Get rid of the
that.
worst.
Those two
Actually,
are
you
the
should get
worst.
rid of something that you could, if you can somehow hit this, instead of.
I have nothing long range.
Okay,
Does
okay.
anyone have a long range card?
No.
No.
Got no cards.
See, that sucks. That's why you don't not drawing up to 3 to 5 on your turn. You're dealing with a tiny amount of cards.
Let's do the
after that
tricorder.
first
Here we
round.
go.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the top 5 cards of the deck. 1, 2,
Oof.
3, 4, 5. I'm gonna
gonna
put
be
one into my
great.
hand, and then I'm gonna put the rest back in any order.
All right.
Yeah.
How many are you drawing? 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Give me good
interesting.
stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh.
He doesn't share with
Keep
us.
us the suspense. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I will if you want.
No, I don't care.
Multi-range rear,
Ooh.
the whole rear section, but it's still only one target. Multi-range front, so there's the front. Yeoman Rand,
No.
draw 2 enterprise cards and add them to your hand.
Oh my gosh.
That's
she's
probably the
coming
one I'm
in
going to
your
keep.
hand. Yes.
And then I'm going to
That's a
just
good one.
stack the deck.
Or give it to Nikki.
Medium range rear, long range rear. Okay, so medium range rear can hit that. All right, let's say I keep Yeoman Rand.
Yeah, but the problem is you're going to draw what you just had in your hand there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they go to the top of the deck?
Right. But I'm going to put the 2 I want. So that when I
Okay.
play this card, I'll draw them. Does that make sense?
It
Sure.
makes sense to me.
So this front one and this.
Yo, man. Rand.
I want the front one and
Wasn't
I
that
want.
Gene Roddenberry's wife?
I don't remember
Yo,
if it's her or
man?
not.
I thought-
Yes.
I thought the actress was his wife.
I want
But
the
yeah.
front one
one.
and I want
Yeah,
the
I
long
thought it
range
was,
rear. That's what I want.
Wait.
Another
maybe.
lady, but I'm
I think
Okay.
it is.
I'm putting them back in this order.
I'm not sure.
Technically,
the nurse.
technically, I should
Or
have traded
Strapple.
cards first.
I can't remember.
So I guess I can't do that because I didn't. So I will now play Yeoman
Well, wait,
Rand.
you discussed it, that. Have you gotten rid of something?
No, he didn't do any switching with anybody yet.
Just give her one of the ones that. Give her the security team. Take the other one. That
Okay.
was in your hand, right?
Actually, here I'm going to give you.
Sure.
I'm going to give you medium range rear.
Medium rear.
Yep.
What
and
would you like?
Take the
give
side.
me the short range side.
Here you go.
Good
Okay.
call.
Here we
We
go.
did discuss that.
So I'm now going to play Yeoman Rand. Draw 2 cards. Hey,
The
look.
2 you want
Who would have thought?
We could afford a piano.
All right.
of our own.
Short range side. That knocks this down to 1. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Long. Okay.
Get rid of the card you used so you don't get
I did.
confused.
I put it right here. Long range rear. I wanted that for a reason.
This guy.
I
No.
want to Corbinite maneuver that guy, right?
Okay.
I want to Corbinite maneuver
Yes.
this guy.
What about this guy right in front of us? Is there anything going
There's
to
a
happen to
dude
him?
right here.
Oh, hang on. Before we do that, this guy's going to hit us with a strength of 2.
2, I know.
And then get cloaked and and I won't be able to do
So
anything.
maybe
to
I
him.
want to Corbinite this guy. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
He's going to hit with 2.
Tough decisions.
He's going to kill us right away.
Well, this is going to hit us. Unless you hit it. Are you going to
Oh
hit
my God! I
front?
didn't even see that. It was blocked
what
by
I
the
asked
Enterprise.
you.
I apologize, Lincoln.
Yeah.
It was completely and utterly blocked by the Enterprise. Is it a 2?
Yeah.
I can hit it with a 1, and then we can security it.
Well, this is. Okay, yeah. But
Okay.
this is coming through here the next round.
Sure.
But
I
he's
can
got a
get-
shield to munch through.
I can fix
I can
it.
get rid of both of those.
How?
I have
Everything.
a
but
front and I have a short range any side.
That's, okay.
Hit one target at any
So
range.
I can hit both of those if we need
Yeah,
to.
we really need to hit this.
That's the reason I want to do this. Let's try that. let's just go for the mission and not worry about the damage.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Okay, so multi-front range phasers knocks that down to 3.
Spook. Do you think Nikki will get 3 shots at that on?
No. But you never know.
But you might.
I don't think it's going to get to me. I think once it
we
hits
got
0,
one
we're
more
done.
down?
It'll go down to 1 on Dave, and it'll go down to 0 on Nikki.
I thought it's already gone down on his.
No.
Medium,
No.
right?
Oh, mission status. You're right.
That'd be there.
We need a card that stops the time.
I know that. We need to go slingshot around the sun. That's all.
Exactly.
Go back and get the whales. Bring them back.
Yep.
This is the
The
original
whales
series.
I'm
from
gonna
Salt-
maneuver
the
once.
The whales
Okay.
from Salt Lake.
I'm gonna maneuver once
That's from
and use my long range
Oh, they got that.
rear phase. Take this down to 2.
Nice.
Okay. And now I'm gonna maneuver again because I'm Sulu and
Yep.
that's my special ability. I go back to here so that Nikki can use her card there. And then I'm gonna use my short range whatever phasers.
Check out the guy on the right.
Take out.
You could take out him.
No, he's just gonna damage that shield.
It'll
Right?
be gone.
Okay.
It's gonna gone. Gonna
I'm
gone.
gonna knock this guy
He's
down.
on the board.
He's
gonna
not
gone.
though. We can fix that.
Okay.
And then I'll use this on anyone you think I should use.
Wait,
for
we
the-
can't fix that because them moving and firing comes after your turn of playing cards.
This is any time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's an
This is
interrupt.
a-
Alright.
it's
Dude, just
it's-
get rid of the one that hits us for 2.
Okay.
I mean, unless there's, because
I agree.
we can't do anything else.
agree with that.
I
We're
agree.
not worried about the
Yeah.
ship. At least not taking 2 damage
The
would
ship
be nice.
concurs. We're fine. We got
Okay,
it.
done.
We agree. We're all in agreement.
All right. Did we make our mission?
Aye.
No, this goes down to here.
No.
All right.
Sweet.
Now everything moves and fires. So this moves.
Badness.
That's 1 bit of damage, right there.
I didn't shoot.
This moves and fires.
It is shooting.
That's damage.
Ouch.
Right there.
Caramba.
This moves
Takes
and
out
fires. Yep.
I can't
And then
fix
that
that.
boards, but it doesn't.
what are you gonna do?
So he is gone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad. We can do
Wow.
this.
And
We
I
can
know-
lose.
Here we go.
We can lose
All right,
3
Nikki.
sessions without.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna do it all. I would like
3
cards, please.
They have to be all 3
Good
front.
ones.
They're
They
not.
better be
We've
one.
already
I know,
seen
I
2
know.
of them.
Could be a photon.
There's a bunch of shooting out the back.
Shooting out the back.
Medium range from the front.
Yeah.
And medium range from the back. So
You
that
should have,
is
since you
not
knew she
very
had the
helpful.
range,
It
you
still
should have
seems weird
returned.
that this doesn't move.
You might have,
if
when
we
you move forward, maybe we could have sucked it forward.
So are you sure we can't? Nikki can't just move. I mean, this is a token. It's not a. It does say not. It does not move, but
I
that
actu-
may mean on its turn.
I think that I think I got thrown by this mission card earlier because not is like in big capital letters, like it does
Right.
not move. But I think the rules are that when you do a forward movement, all tokens, it uses the word token, not threats.
right. Would move forward.
Because
one.
remember we moved this forward.
Right. Well,
So-
that was the mission.
So I believe when
Right.
Bones, when Bones, no, when
Yeah,
Bones,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying to
Damn
remember.
it.
I remember when Bones moved forward. When Kevin moved forward, I believe that should have moved. Remember we didn't move it?
So it should have already moved once.
It should have already been in the medium range, yes. I believe that's where it should have been. And that kind of blows because it means we could have maybe shot at it
Well,
sooner.
she's got all the cards. It's not like we wasted anything. So, I mean, we can still just go for it. She can move forward 1. That's all the maneuvering she needs to do.
What I'm saying is this should be here anyway.
Right.
So technically she hasn't even used a maneuver to do that, if we want to retcon it that way.
Okay. But it doesn't. Okay, I see what you're saying. So she could do another maneuver if she wanted or
Right.
something. That's fine. Let's just try it because we're going to lose anyway.
We're going to lose
so-
anyway.
Okay.
I think even if we had moved that, we weren't going to win, but
Well,
at
we
least...
don't. There, it's not like there's any cards that are anything that's. It's over there now, right? We've seen everything. We used everything. I guess maybe we could have used some medium range ones that we had.
I think the deck...
What have you spent? Just look. I mean, not that we're going to fix it, but
Short range,
yeah,
long
there's not.
range.
That's the only one. Everything else is short, and
I
it
think
could
you
have been
did use that
any
already
range.
to shoot the raider.
anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I mean, I think we're okay.
You're probably
It's where
right.
we're at.
All right, here we go.
Okay. You want me to shoot medium?
At the risk, I'm sorry to do this. Have we done even the trade card phase yet?
No.
But
All right.
I don't think
Well,
I have
do you
zero
guys have
shooties.
mediums? Do you have anything in the
No.
front or
I
the
got
side?
no cards.
Yeah.
Lincoln's the only person. Nobody else has cards.
What's that do? What is that?
Security team,
Oh.
which needs to be on my turn. I mean, I could trade it to her, but it doesn't matter.
How is that different? Is it the same as this?
No.
It gets the security team card.
Ah.
Bones can do that. I can do that with this
but
card.
that, with a card of bones.
Anybody could do that with this card if they
Okay.
wanted.
Okay. So going back,
Yep.
Lincoln's the only guy that has cards,
So
I
no
can't trade with him for anything that's useful. You guys are both out of cards, so I think I just need to use my medium range front phasers.
Okay. Actually, trade for the security team card.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Well, the hypo spray. Where would
Oh.
where would she do that? I mean,
Because she could stop this from then boarding.
right?
If we're going to try to do that.
Okay. So
Okay.
what
So-
card should I give? What's going to be useful to Lincoln? Because everything else
Just
that
one
I
of the
have
rears.
is rear.
Just give him one.
Here,
Although-
have a multi-rear.
Yeah. Oh wait, what does that one do?
Just-
multi-range
that just
hit.
sounds-
Okay, yeah, any of the rear. Because she's got.
Yep.
Well, no, that would take care. Well, that would take it down to 1
Yep.
or 2.
Uh,
Hey, look at that. That's a gold, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember how much trouble
All
we
right,
get?
so go ahead and
Okay.
play that.
Use it right now.
Yep.
Search the discard pile for the
Right on the
red
top.
shirts.
There you go.
Okay. Now I'm
Well,
gonna.
here's the other thing. She could also just rotate the ship, and that could take the hit on that shield.
Yep. But do this first.
Now I'm gonna shoot.
Yep.
Psh, down to 2.
Boop.
Okay.
Okay. I can't do anything else. I can repair something. Hull or shield section.
All right.
This is my only choice. Is one of these
Yeah, I
two.
like it.
So I'll just take that
Good call,
off.
good call.
Not going to matter.
So now you
There's
can-
no shield
No,
there. It's
whatever.
about to board at a power of 3, but it's fun. Actually, you should do this one.
But she has security team.
Technically, you should do this one
Hold on.
Why is that?
because this is only going to shoot 1.
Okay.
Okay, those are all
But
medium.
we should let them board because she can.
Well, that's the
repel
one there.
them.
No, she's going to repel that.
But she
okay.
can rotate the
Got it.
ship.
I have a tractor beam. I can move somebody. Do you want to move this
Them in
over to
front of the
here or
shield.
this
Yes.
one over to here?
Yes, you want to move this one
Yeah.
over to here.
Move one threat token.
Yep, do that.
Okay, so tractor beam it over there.
Nice.
So he has to
Okay.
get. It's 2 hits, so he's only going to do 1 hit on the ship.
Do you have a rear thing
Now
still?
I have a rear.
But they're both medium.
They're both medium. I can't hit. I will
Yeah.
overshoot.
Well, you can hit this guy, but we don't want to rotate.
That's
we
a
don't
side.
want. We don't want Lincoln.
No,
to be,
no, no, no.
We don't want to do
Yeah,
this.
We,
That's
we
bad.
need that one
All right.
shield. Okay, so then, and I repaired.
Yep.
And next is
Check mission status.
no.
Where we don't want to do.
Basically, we lose at this point because
Right.
in a weird 2-mission thing that we're doing, we would essentially lose.
Because we have to do this mission again.
Well,
You can't even do
you
it
can't
again.
do it again, right? This becomes something else. I mean, this is the special short game that
Right.
they say to try play. So,
Well, there you go. So let's finish it off here
Okay.
and show what happens.
threats move and fire, move.
Okay, that takes out that shield. Boom, boom. So there's now 1 more hit. Takes a hit over here.
the other side.
Takes a hit
Oh.
over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
And then, wait, oh yeah, it won't move till the next turn. Or no, it moves now. Or did it just move here now? No, we shifted it over. It moves in, it tries to
tractor
board at
beamed
1.
it, he tries to, yeah.
It boards.
It's shot.
Yeah.
But then she,
It's
Well-
shot
Figuring out.
through the field, force
Yeah, I
field.
understand.
Now I can use my red
No,
shirts.
it doesn't do, guys. It doesn't do 3 damage. The shield was there, right?
Oh, I
Yes.
see. It's
It
because
just
it's not
hits the
there
shield,
yet.
It just hits the shield for 1.
Oh, that's right. We're not there. It's not. It
but when
didn't
he
board.
moves,
He just moved. Boom. Shoot and fire.
No,
He's
she
there.
just rotated it over here.
Right. So now it's moving fire. If he's here and there's a shield in the way,
oh, he can't board.
oh,
Right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, he does. You're right. You're absolutely. You're
He does
100%.
that amount of damage.
You're absolutely right. He does 3 damage.
Yes, that was
I
2
I
plus the one on the nacelle. Hey, I know that word.
Whoa, nerd. Sort of nerd.
Okay.
But
Doesn't
that's
know the
not
rest of
just Star Trek. And then this one, she uses the
my red
away
shirt.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the away team. Yeah, it is the away team.
And you did this already.
Hey, I know that too.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Saying you don't know Star Trek.
I don't
That's
really.
just nautical terms, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, if we had completed this mission,
Right.
then instead of drawing 2 new threats, we would just have to. We still don't win the game.
Right.
Once we complete our second mission, we have to essentially warp away to safety. And the only way we can do that is by getting rid of all the ships that are in our area.
Oh, wow.
So we would still have to defeat everything that's out
Oh,
there.
come on now.
But no
Yeah, but-
new things get added.
okay.
Oh, that's good. We could handle that.
Yeah.
We just have to fight
And we can
whatever's
still
left.
move and shoot.
But I
until
wasn't
first
going to do anything with. Oh, I guess I could have
three
rear shot.
segments are
Well, you would have gotten. Oh, you would have gotten time travel.
See,
Ooh.
there's the
Time
time
travel.
travel card.
Look through the top 10 cards of the discard pile. Choose one and add it to your hand.
10 cards.
Of the discard pile.
Discard pile.
Boring.
I want to pull this
We're
out.
that's
going
kinda
back
cool.
in
Go
time.
for it.
Time to the future.
Oh, it's in there pretty good.
Yep.
Everything's snug.
I was going to make it like,
Snug as a bug in a rug.
no.
Snug as a
I
bug
was
in a
gonna
rug.
be silly.
Okay.
What do you think, Kevin?
Gonna wreck
While Nikki's
Yeah.
doing this.
I like it. I mean, I
me?
like deep space games. Like I
Deep
used to-
Space Nine?
If there's a Deep Space Nine game, I would play the
There
heck
you
out.
go.
Although it would be all about negotiating and selling things. This was
Right.
solid though. Like it's
Have you ever played Castle Panic?
yeah.
And I've never played that.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I
it's
played
similar,
Castle Tower Defense games. I love.
which is similar in the fact that it's just a different setting. But I mean, I'm a big Star Trek nerd, so this was cool. The whole dogfighting, maneuvering, turning thing was cool. I mean, I've never seen one of the movies or TV shows where you're under this much pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, and 2 more threats every turn is just death. It's bad. It's bad news bears. But I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool, and I like these shapes and the ship and everything with the damage.
Yeah.
I know it's just for effect, but it looks so cool.
I thought they did a good job with a lot of the
These
production.
shields are awesome.
So this is similar though to that game. Because
Castle-
I've never played Zombie.
yeah, I mean, at the heart, they're all this is in effect a tower defense game.
It
right?
is. I mean, it is.
This is your tower. This
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same. But I don't know. It really lends itself to this space
Yeah.
setting.
I've played, like we played Carnival Zombie, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
We've played Orcs, which I really love. It's cards too, but you use your cards more like
You're creating potions and
yeah,
things
you're
to
like
get
making
rid of
these
stuff.
combinations that are really kind of neat. So, and I must have played something else. I'm thinking
I
there's
know.
one oh no, that's the one with the wizards on the tower.
That's-
So yeah, I don't know, but this one is neat. I mean, I've never played any of these, and I've been intrigued. I heard that Zombie Panic was the one that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I haven't played that.
And I heard this was kind of like Zombie Panic. I'm not really sure, really, if that's true, but I think this is a lot of fun. They did a really cool job. There's a lot of thematic stuff that actually really lends itself to how this game plays.
I like the simplicity of it, actually, even though now that we've played the complete game, I'm still not 100% sure, like the boarding and how that works, even though it's pretty easy. It's just one of those weird situations of everything shoots at one until that situation.
I mean, I could see this. It's hard though. I mean, you see what happens here. I don't see how the game lasts much longer. How would you do 5 missions?
Wow, I don't know. I really don't know. Unless we were doing something horribly wrong.
Gosh, I can't imagine. But
But
I
isn't
mean,
that
we're
always
falling-
this? But there's a lot of co-op games where the
Yeah.
very first time you play them, and
Oh,
this
it's
had
pretty
that.
difficult.
We had 5 cards, and I'm thinking, this game's not
Yeah,
going to be
but
that
I
difficult.
knew right
and then
away
about
that-
halfway through, we're like, there's no possible way we can win
I
this.
knew that was going to be the case. That we were going to be, as soon as everybody had their turn, we were only going to have a couple cards.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we weren't going to have a lot to trade, because we don't draw up till your new turn.
Right.
Which is terrible. I mean, obviously that's what they have in the game, but holy cow, is that hard? What do you think, Nick? I mean, you know Star Trek much more than me.
It was fun. It had a lot of good Star Trek theming. The cards have abilities that are kind of funny, like the red shirt guys for the boarding.
Soaking up damage.
Pretty funny. And I like the little doodads.
I want to
showing
see all the
damage
cards. I
and
mean,
all
that's.
that.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
glad we didn't get through the whole deck. I think I see Dave here looking ahead.
I just
but
mostly am
No.
looking to see. It seems like the long, medium, short are not divided.
oh, look at
equally.
that! Security teams, gold.
Yeah, are not divided equally. I think.
Didn't we have a security team?
No,
Some-
I don't think we used it until the second
No.
mission, though, right?
Okay.
Maybe they're not all gold.
They're not.
See, they're not necessarily all
Ah,
gold.
it's random.
I think it looks like there are fewer of the long range ones than the medium and the short range ones, which sort
So
of makes
that means that this must move.
that I agree with you. That means
Well-
we should have been able to bring it toward us. I have a feeling it also makes sense because even though everything comes on there, it moves. Everything moves right
yeah.
away.
Why would the station just stay farther away from us?
Yeah, that should move for sure.
I agree.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we didn't have, like I said, we looked through the cards. It wasn't like we actually had a bunch of options because it was. I was.
The timer
Did I
was
even
not-
start? I think it was after my turn, so it was you. You
Yeah.
saw the cards we played.
Yeah.
So we had no chance.
Right.
Well, you said you were surprised nobody picked Captain Kirk. What was his
Oh,
power?
let's find out. Where is that? What do I do with the cards?
Probably in the box.
Because, I mean, you can see how they're all kind of
Yeah,
aimed
Kirk
at
might
close to
actually
their
have
character.
something
What is
great.
his going to do?
It's sad that he's,
Making out with the ladies.
Someone's always going to pick Captain
All right,
Kirk, right?
Kirk's power. During the play cards maneuver phase, the first time you commit a card, the first time you commit a card to the mission each turn, draw 2 enterprise cards.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
But that means committing a card to the mission, I believe, means
Yes,
laying
placing it
down.
right.
So you have to have one.
But you're just
you put one down and you draw
Basically getting
2.
rid of
That's pretty
that's
sweet.
pretty
That would
good.
help.
That would have
potentially.
helped.
Who are the
Checkoff
other
is during the play card's maneuver phase, deal 1 additional damage to 1 target attacked with a phaser card.
That's a great one.
Extra damage. Uhura is during the play card's maneuver phase, look at the top 2 cards of the deck, draw 1 and put the other one back on the top or on the bottom.
Oh, nice.
So it would be good to know the roles a little bit better
you
before
pick,
choosing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There might be a good combination,
Yeah.
a better.
But they're all good. I mean, the
No,
repair
they are.
damage we
Yeah.
used, the maneuver twice.
That was great.
Yeah, and this is good
The
too.
threat
that-
one is
yeah,
really
to-
The maneuver twice was especially, even though I never really
Even though
had
you
the
drew that threat the next round.
I never really had the opportunity to
I didn't
do
mix
it.
the bag.
But
No.
but the maneuver twice allows you to like. I did it once at the end, right? I turned this way, I shot from that direction, then I turned back,
Right,
so that Nikki could be in the direction she needed to be.
right.
I mean, that sort of helped. In a weird way, maybe yours is the one that would have helped us the least. Although you did get rid of some pretty bad stuff.
Yeah. And then I drew red again.
And drawing 3 gives us yet a better chance to find the spaceport, which was not in here.
Yeah, what does the spaceport do?
Space
There it
Amoeba.
is. There it is. Starbase.
What did the starbase
Starbase.
I gotta memorize how
I gotta
this
read
one
from the
feels
thing.
so I can draw it next time.
Yeah.
Starbase.
do? You
The
told
starbase
us.
is not a threat.
Yeah.
The token does not move or fire. That's why it's yellow bordered. If you can maneuver the Enterprise so the
To it.
starbase is in short range,
Yeah.
then you dock with it and you get all 3 of these rewards.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
1, repair up to 2 damaged shields or rebuild a shield. 2, repair up to 2 damaged hull or rebuild a hull. And then all players draw a card.
Nice.
It's pretty
So
spectacular.
that says it does not move, but you can maneuver within short range. So that must mean that this one, I
Same
think that
idea.
obviously says
Yeah.
the same thing.
And it can come back. We never had this because we're not playing.
Yeah.
How do you play
5.
10 missions? We
10
must be doing something wrong. The threat tokens, when the bag gets down, all go back.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
You never run out of them technically, which means the starbase, if it comes out early, can eventually go back in. But you have to go through all.
How many did we leave in there? A lot.
Yeah, we left in this many.
That's a lot. Plus did you put that still in there too?
Yeah, there are 21, 31, something
Well,
like that.
the Orion Raider mission is tough.
Well, no, yeah, no kidding.
Especially because you
3.
start on 3, yeah.
There were, let's see, there were all these other mission cards. There's, I think, 18 cards in the missions in the thing. But, look at that one. Hey, that doesn't even have a time limit.
Well, good, because look at all the requirements of the
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, it is called the Doomsday Machine.
Oh, God, that was a
that's
classic
just
episode.
out of curiosity.
Okay, we'll read that one. But I'd
No
rather
time
not
limit.
spoil any of
Doomsday
them.
Machine.
Roll the die and place the Doomsday Machine in the long-range sector. During the threat and move phase, the Doomsday Machine moves clockwise 1 sector and fires a 2 damage attack.
Hey, at least it spreads it around the
The
ship.
Doomsday Machine is immune to Enterprise attacks.
Oh, God.
So all it does is just,
We just
keep-
got to get those cards.
you got to get
You're going to be taking damage
an
all
engineering
the time.
credit, a science credit. What is that little galaxy thing? Oh, that's the tritanium and the dilithium.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So you
So
need one of every card.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Yep.
that hard though.
you
The
do
gold
that
is
and
the
you
hard.
rig a crippling Federation, giant bomb. You rig a crippling Federation ship as a giant bomb and it destroys the Doomsday
Somebody
Machine.
set us up the bomb.
Here's the reward for that one though. Do not
All
Do
your
not draw
base.
any new threat tokens this turn. And you can
All your
repair or
base art
rebuild
belong
up to
to
2
us.
sections.
Callback.
That's pretty good.
There's a lot of callbacks to the original series here, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of it's just flavor, but specific episode stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool, Dave. Thanks for teaching us.
You bet. To win, complete these 2 missions. But what if you don't complete the mission?
Isn't that weird? Bum, 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 bum,
Now
bum.
break into the
Okay,
Jim
if a mission
Carrey version of
fails, place any cards in the discard pile, return the mission,